Okay, hi team, I hope you're all well. Today we are going to be using Kayla's scavenger hunt to pick a book that I will take with me to Turkey in April next month. So this isn't a book that I'm going to read in this video, it is a book that I will be taking with me in April, so it will appear on my April TBR. I just thought this would be a nice fun way. It's a risk, it is a risk. I don't want to take a hardback with me on holiday. I don't mind taking a paperback, no, I don't mind having a paperback by the pool, but I don't want to take a hardback. So I do have some control, but not a lot. And I know Kayla's done this recently and she did put her prompts into a bowl and picked them out. I'm not going that far with it because that is a risk that I can't risk taking because it doesn't guarantee me that the final prompt that could help me out a little bit will be the final prompt. So we're gonna just do the prompts in order that Kayla's got them. I will leave the prompts in my description box down below, so if you want to check them out you can do so, but also go and check out Kayla's video as well. These are her prompts, and I'm very excited to be doing this again. So the first prompt is to grab your favourite book, go to the acknowledgements, and the first name you see, find a book by an author with the same name. So let's pick up my favourite book. My current, actually that's a lie, my current favourite book is not A Fate Inked in Blood. My current favourite book is Binding 13, so let's do that one. So I now need to go to the acknowledgements, and the first name I see, find a book by an author with the same name. Okay, this is a risky one. Let's see what we have. Where is the acknowledgements without me spoiling myself? This is not the acknowledgements, this is the last couple of pages. Song moments, playlist, a playlist. Oh, is there no acknowledgements in this one? This is the American version. About the author. Playlist, playlist, playlist. Author's note. Name, pronunciations, glossary. Alright, we don't have any acknowledgements in this version. Let's check in the UK edition. Do we have any acknowledgements in this one? Okay, no acknowledgements in Binding 13. What is that all about? First time I've ever seen that. Alright, well let's do A Fate Inked in Blood then. Let's try this one. See if Danielle L. Jensen wanted to thank anybody. Acknowledgements, we have an acknowledgement. Okay, so the first name I see, I need to find an author with, imagine if it's a full author that I find in there on my shelves. Okay, let's have a look. Freya. I'm not going to find Freya. That's the name of one of the characters. Tamar. I'm not going to find an author with the name Tamar. I know full well I'm not. Team Del Rey. Freya and Bjorn. Sarah. Sarah Peirce immediately came to mind. Is that a thriller author? Sarah. I don't know if I have a book by a Sarah. Oh! Literally the exact author I was talking about, The Sanatorium by Sarah Peirce. I knew I recognised the name from somewhere. Alright. Precious, are you okay? Jesus Christ, I just launched the book across the room. Fuck me. Let's not do that again. Okay. Next prompt with The Sanatorium. Pick something on that cover, find another book with the thing in the title. Oh, jeez. Right, we've got a sanatorium, a building. We've got, sorry, I'm a bit close there. We've got a sanatorium, a building. We've got some trees. We have mountains. We've got snow, like a storm. Okay, so building, I don't think I'm going to find a book with building in the title. Trees, snow, like a storm, I will allow storm, mountains. Snow, trees, mountain, storm. Okay, we're gonna say it's a bunch of trees together, so we're gonna say it's a forest, and we're gonna go for The Forest Demands Its Due by Kosoko Jackson. I haven't read this one, and I am intrigued to do so, but it's definitely not one I want to take on holiday with me. So go to page 50, line 5, pick a word from that line and find a title with that word. Page 50, line 5. Page 50, line 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Effectively boxing me inside, I stand a little taller and tighten my. Inside, stand, little, taller. I'm not going to find a word with a title with effectively. Inside might be an easy one, maybe. Inside, nothing comes to mind immediately.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, this doesn't fully track, but we have the word boxing on line 5. The box in the woods. I was really struggling with that, otherwise we were going to end up stuck with like my or me. Which I feel like is the easy route out. So we're going to go for a box in the woods. Again, I have not read this one yet. So find a 5-star read with the same colours on the cover. Oh shit. Right, okay. A 5-star read with purple on the cover. This is where rainbow shells will come in really handy. Purple on the cover. Ooh. See, this counts, but I don't know if it's purple enough. It's got the purple and white. I would say that counts, you know. Tyrant's Throne was a 5-star read. It's the final book in the Greatcoat series. Find a book you would recommend that is similar. There is what? Oh, fucking hell, I've screwed myself over it. There is nothing quite like this series, and I haven't read anything similar to it for a while. Or ever. It's a fantasy, an epic fantasy. My issue is I don't read much epic fantasy these days. You know what? There's a book downstairs. Give me a minute. Okay, we're going to go for Amina Al-Sarafi. This may seem like a strange comparison. First of all, the main characters in this are men. The main character in this is a woman. However, my comparison for this is that this is an adventure, high fantasy, high stakes book with an older-ish cast of characters that get themselves in quite a bit of bother and trouble, but has a very, very well done humour element to it, and I love it for that reason. There is like torture and all sorts of shit going on here, but there's a really good humour interwoven in it. This is about Amina Al-Sarafi, sorry, who is a retired pirate. Yeah, fairly certain she's a retired pirate, and she ends up having to go on like one last hurrah for reasons. And again, it has the element of humour woven into it. It's the humour more than anything that I'm comparing these two with. But they are, again, like both high fantasy, both following an older-ish cast of characters. Amina's definitely older than the characters in here. But I just really enjoy elements of both of these that remind me of each other. So I'm going to go for Amina Al-Sarafi. It's a strange comparison maybe for some people, but I think it's a comparison nonetheless. Nonetheless. It's Monday morning. Nonetheless. Right. Take the most common letter seen in the title and find an author whose name starts with that letter. Okay, I reckon it may be A, without looking at the title fully. T is in here twice. A is in here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. R is in here 1, 2. E is in here 1, 2, 3. S is in here twice. I is in here 3 times. Yeah, I reckon A. So I need an author whose name begins with A. I want to try and look, again, fantasy or romance. We've done a lot of thrillers and horror so far. So A. Okay, let's pick a book that I have read by this author. Okay, so A, we have Ali Hazelwood with The Love Hypothesis. It's the only book I've read from Ali Hazelwood, despite owning them all. So next we have find a book with the same number of pages. Goodreads is your friend. Fuck. I hate this prompt. Right, we have got 373 pages. 373 pages. Shit. Right, okay. Oh, that's 370, that's close. Where are we? Right, so we have 373 in here. I've managed to find Wildlands with 374 pages. So I think that's the closest I'm gonna get. Just one page out. Where are we? Flip open to any page, the first name you see, find a book by an author who shares that name. This is going to be difficult because of the names that are in here. Okay, this one. First name you see. We have Hannah. Okay, that wasn't as hard as I thought. Hannah. Hannah Mikutu. This one. Oh no, that's Zoe. Her middle name is Hannah. Do I know any authors with the name Hannah? I do. Hannah. Where are you, my love? There you are. Okay, in the book it's spelled H-A-N-N-A. I think I'm going to struggle to get that. But we have Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Hannah. Okay, that was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Goodreads was my friend with that. Okay, I haven't read this one either. Right, where is the... There we go. Find another title with the same number of letters. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters. Ooh, is this my second to last book? A second to last prompt. Okay. 10 letters. Alright, I found In the Weeds, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Words in the title, letters in the title even. Let's try letters, 10 words in the title. Find a book with a similar cover. Shine a light. I would say that another B.K. Borison book would be similar. Alright, we've got flowers, we've got people, we've got a tattoo, it's orange. Can we find something that's a bit different but similar? Right, I know this is cheating a little bit, but I don't really have much choice. We're going to go for Mixed Signals by B.K. Borison. It's very similar to this cover. I just don't know what else I would pick, to be perfectly honest. So this is the second to last book. So from this I will pick my book to take with me on holiday. This is so risky. Flip to a random page, point at a word and find a word in a book title, and that will be the book that I take on holiday with me. So risky business. Right, let's go to this page and do this word. Disappointments. Could this book be a disappointment or video? Disappointment? I might have to use Goodreads for this. Disappointment. I don't think I have a book with disappointment in the title. I'm not going to have a fantasy with disappointment in the title, am I? Oh dear. Well, that was a bit of a disappointment. But let's do another one. Okay. Let's do this page and do this side here. A step. Logical step. 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 Oh no. Step. I've got a movie in mind with step in the title. Step Up. Goodreads is neither use nor ornament in this instant. It's giving me Stephen King, Stephanie Meyer, Stephen Fry. Step. Right, I don't think I'm going to find Step. The funny thing about doing these videos is that you've been looking at your shelves that long, sometimes you miss the word in a title. So you're probably shouting at me knowing full well there's a book on my TBR that would fit some of these words, but we're going to go again. We're going to go with this word. In. We're not doing in. It's too easy. I want like a proper word. Let's do this word. Moving. 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 Got Howl's Moving Castle. I've already read it and I don't physically own it, so there's no way I'm taking that with me and rereading it, because I mean I didn't love it, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm checking Goodreads. It's the easiest way. I don't think I've got anything with moving in the title. This is the hardest part of doing this video. Moving is a no-go, I think. Struggles. I have 15 minutes left on my sprint to do this. Let's do this one and go. Yeah. Gasp. No. Come. You know what? I will take that. Come. I feel like it may be easier to find a book with come in the title. That sounds disgusting.
2 very boring minutes later.
Alright, okay, so we had the word come. I have, I think, one book on my TBR with the word come in the title, and it is Come Closer by Sarah Gran. This is a short one, so this is perfect to take on holiday with me. I actually can't believe how lucky I've been. This was one of Gav's favourite books a couple of years ago, I think, and I think it's a thriller or a horror. There was no reason to assume anything out of the ordinary was going on. Strange noises in the apartment, impulsive behaviour, intense dreams. It wasn't like everything went wrong all at once. Shoplifting, fighting, blackouts. There must be a reasonable explanation for all this. It will scare the pants off you. It is a perfect horror novel. Paul Tremblay. Sign me up. I took, what book was it? I took a horror novella with me when I went to the Dominican Republic and really enjoyed it. I gave it to my mum and I wish I could get it back off her, to be honest, because I do want that book on my shelves. But I enjoyed that book. I'll show a picture of it here because I can't remember what it's called right now. But it was good. So I'm intrigued to take another horror novella with me. I feel like this will be a good one to get through. So I'm really happy with how this has worked out. And this was our process. We started off a little bit unlucky with the first book, but we went on to another one, and then the last prompt was a little bit difficult, but we made it there in the end. We made it there in the end. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. I usually like to do these and read the book within the video. However, I thought it would be a fun way to pick one of the books to take with me on holiday. So keep your eyes peeled for my April TBR coming up pretty soon. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. Chat to me in the comments down below. Did any books immediately come to your mind when I said any of the prompts, especially the ones that I was really struggling with? Especially the last one, because that one was really difficult. I know we had to do it several times. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in whatever comes next. Bye for now.